Another challenge for the Green Hornet, his aide Cato, and their rolling arsenal, the Black Beauty.
Think you know everything about the Green Hornet's legendary ride? The Black Beauty wasn't just another hero car. It was a rolling fortress packed with secrets that would make Batman jealous. From budget-busting build-outs to Hollywood magic tricks, these 10 facts will completely change how you see this 1960s icon. Stick around, because number 3 is absolutely mind-blowing. Number 10. The budget that broke all rules. Here's something that'll make modern car guys weep. The Black Beauty's custom work cost more than the entire car. In 1966, customizer Dean Jeffries charged $13,000 to transform the Imperial Crown sedan into a superhero machine. Meanwhile, you could buy a brand new Imperial off the showroom floor for just $5,733. That's like spending $120,000 today to modify a $50,000 car. Absolutely bonkers. But that's Hollywood for you. The producers basically said, "Money's no object," and Jeffries took them at their word. To put this in perspective, that $13,000 could have bought you 2 brand new Corvettes, or a nice suburban house in many parts of America. But hey, when you're building a legend, apparently budgets are just suggestions. Number 9. 2 cars, 2 fates. Ever wonder why the Black Beauty looked perfect in every scene? Because there were actually 2 of them rolling around the set. Both cars survived the show's brief run, and here's where it gets interesting. One ended up in the prestigious Peterson Automotive Museum, while the other disappeared into a private collection in South Carolina. It's like having twin celebrities where one went mainstream and the other went underground. Both are still out there today, probably worth more than most people's houses. The museum car gets all the glory and photo ops, while its twin lives a quiet life away from the cameras. Building duplicate hero cars was standard practice back then. You needed backups when stunts went wrong or mechanical gremlins struck during those long shooting days. Number 8. The flip that never happened. Remember that jaw-dropping garage sequence where Britt Reed's Chrysler 300 magically flips to reveal the Black Beauty underneath? Pure movie magic. And I mean that literally. The studio didn't build some elaborate full-size contraption. They crafted tiny scale models of both cars and the entire garage setup. Every dramatic flip and rotation you see on screen was actually happening in miniature, probably on a table somewhere. It's amazing how convincing those model makers were back in '66. The miniature garage was so detailed that viewers never suspected they were watching toys perform automotive acrobatics. This was old-school Hollywood ingenuity at its finest. No CGI, no massive budgets for hydraulic platforms. Just skilled craftsmen making magic happen with their hands, and some very convincing tiny cars. Number 7. Green lights that defied physics. Here's where the Green Hornet gets delightfully ridiculous. Those iconic green headlights weren't just for show. Dean Jeffries engineered rotating clusters that could switch from normal white beams to 4 green lamps. And the show's writers claimed only the Hornet and Cato could see with green light. That's right. They invented their own superhero vision physics. It's like saying you can drive better with Christmas lights, but somehow Jeffries made it look absolutely convincing on screen. The rotating mechanism was pure automotive theater, designed to give viewers that "whoa, how'd they do that" moment every time the light switched. In reality, driving with green headlights would probably get you pulled over faster than you could say Flight of the Bumblebee. But hey, that's what made it so perfectly absurd and memorable.
All right, you guys, hold it right where you are. Well.
Number 6. The paint job that Hollywood ruined. Jeffries originally gave the Black Beauty a gorgeous glossy black finish that would have made any car show judge drool. But then the TV cameras showed up, And those studio lights turned the beautiful paint into a glaring, reflective mess. The solution? Respray the entire car in flat, matte black that looked amazing on screen, but probably disappointed every gearhead who saw it in person. It wasn't until Jeffries restored one of the cars in 1993 that anyone saw the original glossy glory again. This wasn't just a minor touch-up either. They had to completely strip and refinish the car with specialized television-friendly paint. It's one of those classic examples of how what looks great in real life doesn't always translate to the small screen. The cameras demanded sacrifice, and that perfect show car finish was the casualty. Number 5. A license plate mystery that still haunts fans. Every car guy notices license plates, and the Black Beauty's rear plate read V194. But nobody knows why. Not the writers, not Jeffries, not even the most obsessive Green Hornet fans have cracked this code. Was it random? Did it mean something? The mystery has lasted longer than the show itself. It's like having a secret message that even the people who created it forgot to explain. Fan theories have ranged from production dates to secret Masonic codes, but the truth remains elusive. Some say it was just the next available prop plate in the studio's inventory, while others insist it holds deeper meaning. Whatever the case, V194 has become one of those pop culture puzzles that keeps internet forums buzzing decades later, proving that sometimes the smallest details create the biggest mysteries. Number 4. The drone. Before drones existed, forget modern surveillance technology. The Black Beauty was launching spy gadgets from its trunk in 1966. The car could deploy a small flying scanner that transmitted video and audio back to our heroes, basically inventing the concept of tactical drones decades before the military caught up. While most TV cars were lucky to have working headlights, the Black Beauty was operating its own Air Force. Talk about being ahead of its time. This wasn't just science fiction either. The prop department actually built a working, remote-controlled aircraft that could fly and transmit signals back to the car. Sure, it was probably more radio-controlled toy than military-grade surveillance equipment, but the concept was pure genius. The writers essentially predicted modern drone warfare and police surveillance technology by about 40 years, all wrapped up in a superhero adventure show.
Hey, Hornet. You haven't got any surprises planned for us, have you?
Number 3. The driver swap that confused everyone. Here's something that'll mess with your childhood memories. In the original radio show, the Green Hornet himself drove the Black Beauty. But when the TV series launched, suddenly Kato was behind the wheel and stayed there for every adaptation since. This seemingly small change created decades of fan confusion and arguments about who the real driver should be. It's like if Robin suddenly started driving the Batmobile. Technically possible, but it feels wrong to longtime fans.
I'm sorry, Hornet, but this had to happen sometime.
Number 2. A stock engine that shouldn't have worked. Despite all the custom bodywork, hidden weapons, and electronic gadgetry, the Black Beauty kept its stock 440 cubic inch V8 and 3-speed automatic. With an estimated 5,000 pounds after all the modifications, that 350 horsepower had to work overtime just to move this rolling arsenal. Jeffries basically added half a ton of metal and wiring, yet somehow the car still looked fast on screen. It's automotive magic that a stock drivetrain could handle all that extra weight and complexity. Number 1. A hidden arsenal that put Batman to shame. The Black Beauty's nose concealed retractable rocket tubes, while a knockout gas nozzle dropped down from the grill like something out of James Bond's fever dreams. But the real showstopper was that flying scanner launching from the trunk. Essentially, a remote-controlled spy drone in an era when most people had never seen a computer. This wasn't just a car, it was a mobile command center disguised as transportation. The Dark Knight wishes his ride was this loaded. Bonus fact: the Imperial that almost wasn't. Wait, there's one more bombshell that'll blow your mind. The Black Beauty almost wasn't a Chrysler Imperial at all. When the show was in pre-production, several manufacturers were pitching their latest models for the hero car treatment. But Chrysler stepped up with something nobody else could offer. They delivered a brand new 1966 Imperial Crown sedan directly to Dean Jeffries' shop, essentially giving him a blank canvas to work with. While other car companies were playing it safe with concept sketches, Chrysler bet big by handing over the keys to an actual car. That bold move turned their luxury sedan into one of television's most iconic vehicles. So there you have it. 11 facts that prove the Black Beauty was way more than just another TV hero car. From budget-busting builds to physics-defying headlights, this 1966 Imperial was packing secrets that modern supercars can barely match. Which fact shocked you the most? The mystery license plate that still has fans scratching their heads? Or maybe that drone technology that was decades ahead of its time? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this nostalgic ride down memory lane hit the spot, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the rides that defined our childhoods. Until next time, keep your headlights green and your gas tanks full. The Hornet would approve.